Mrs. Lobell. I teach first grade spelling, social studies and science, and math. I am a mom of 3 and a grandmother of 2. I love children, so it's going to be a great year. I'm so excited to work with you guys. I'm Mrs. Lobell.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Bieler. I teach 7th grade reading, English, and math, as well as 1st grade reading and English. I've been teaching children for 16 years. It is so rewarding to see each student reach their academic goals. I can't wait to see what this year brings and hope that it is an exciting year for everyone.
So let's go over a few things from the student handbook. Morning homeroom is between 8 and 8:30 each morning. The students are required to wear their full uniform, have their lunch money or a bag lunch, and all materials that they will need for the day. Miss Leslie will not call home if they are missing any of their materials. Students who arrive after 8:35 are considered tardy, and they'll receive a tardy pass from the office. Class does start at 8:35, so if a child is tardy, they risk missing important information in that class. Students should not be checked out between 2:30 and 3 o'clock. Parents should avoid this as it will count as a tardy if they're checked out early. It's important to remember that 3 tardies equal 1 absent day. Dismissal procedures. Students in preschool, pre-K, and kindergarten without older siblings will be dismissed at 2:45. All other students will be dismissed at 3 o'clock. There are no walk-ups before 3:15. So if you choose to park your car and walk up to pick up your child from the teacher, you will have to wait till 3:15. If you choose not to wait till 3:15, please join the carpool line. Drivers picking up the students must have a school-issued visor tag that clearly displays the child's name so that the teacher on duty can call out your child and have them ready for pickup. Again, please make sure it's visible for the teacher to see so that she can call your child and get them ready. Be Hively was a program that we started using last year. For those of you who were with us last year, we will continue to use Be Hively, and I strongly urge you to take the time to look it over, reintroduce yourself to it, and if you are a new parent, please take the time to accept the invitation from Be Hively to set up your account so that you can access Be Hively for the school. On Be Hively, we will have any parent communication will be through there. We'll have parent information, we'll have homework, classwork, test grades, test schedule, progress reports and report cards, and any news about events that are going to happen during the year. And I stress that it is extremely important that you have access to Be Hively. Again, my new first grade parents, you didn't have tests in kindergarten. This year, your children will have tests. So it's very important for you to know in advance when a test is coming up, and that information will be located on Be Hively in the calendar section. So you will know in advance when a test is scheduled so that you can help your child prepare appropriately for that test. Also, all homework is going to be on that calendar as well, and homework does count as a grade, so it's very important that you check that calendar and make sure that your child completes the homework that has been assigned so that that grade can be given. Be Hively is what I like to tell parents, an Elmwood Facebook, if you will. The teachers, Ms. Lobell and I, can post messages to the class, letting them know any important things that are coming up for our class. For example, I teach reading to first and second grade. I will post the selection word list for the weekly story on Hively with the definitions. So that is a part of that's something that they have to study for their test. So if you're not using Hively, you're not going to know that what the selection words are and the definitions. You're not going to know when a test is coming up, and you're not going to know the homework. So it's very, very important that you do stay up to date with Hively and check it daily, so you know the homework, you know the test, you know any important things that come up. Also, weather updates if we're in hurricane season. So it could be that we may need to post something on Hively letting you know if there's a storm or something that we're watching, and what actions we're going to take as far as school is related. But we're not going to have that because we're done with hurricane season. I say it, Mrs. Bieler is telling you no more hurricanes this year. But just please, please, please check Hively. School uniforms are another important thing that we have to make sure that we stay up to date on. This year with COVID, things have changed a little bit. We had it last year and we're going to continue it this year, but we do ask, or require, should I say, that the students wear a properly fitted face mask to school every day. The only time they're allowed to take them off is at snack or at lunchtime. Other than that, they are to wear their mask during school. Students who cannot wear a mask due to medical reasons have to have a doctor's note stating the reason for not wearing a face mask. So if there's a medical reason, make sure that there's a doctor note stating that reason. Students are required to wear the official Elmwood shirt, navy pants or shorts, or skirts or skirts, and they should wear solid black shoes with white socks. Now, belts also have to be worn, and we do understand that the little ones sometimes have issues undoing the belts and getting them, undoing them, unclasping them before they go use the restroom. Please start practicing with your child. If there is a problem with your child wearing a belt, please send us a note to the teacher letting us know that reason. First grade and second grade, we can work on that. We can deal with that. But try to have them wearing a belt so that they can get used to it for the upper grades when they are required. An Elmwood sweatshirt is the only outerwear that we allow in the classroom. The forms should be going home in the next few weeks. Please make sure that you order one so that your child has a sweatshirt to wear in this classroom. The classrooms, first and second grade classroom, first grade especially, gets awfully chilly. And that would be the only sweatshirt they'd be able to wear. So please make sure that you do order a sweatshirt if you don't already have an Elmwood sweatshirt. And once you get that sweatshirt, when it comes in, please make sure that you write their name on the tag so that we know that that belongs to them. The little ones do take them off when they get hot and forget where they placed them. So that would help us identify their sweatshirt. Birthdays are also something we do like to celebrate in first and second grade. However, we do ask that you check with the teacher prior to that in advance so that we can alter the academic schedule for the day. Again, there could be a test or a project. We want to make sure that we do have the time for that birthday. When you get approval from Miss Lobell or myself, you can only bring store-bought or individually wrapped cupcakes. No cake. We cannot cut cake in the classroom, no knives, and juice pouches. Now, we do not allow guests to the parties, so parents, I'm sorry, we do have to ask that you just send the cupcakes and the juice pouches with your child, or you drop them off with the office. But we cannot have any guests due to COVID and such. We also ask that No invitations to parties outside of school are brought to school. In the past, that's caused some, little hurt feelings because the little ones are sensitive and as they should be. So please, no party invitations brought to school. And just a few reminders before we end this video. Due to COVID, not only do they have to wear the mask, but we do not have water fountains for the students to have access to. The water fountains have been shut off. So we are asking that you please send your child with a water bottle in the morning. It can be refilled later in the day when they run out, but please, it's very important. We do not have bottles of water to give. Please make sure you send your child with a bottle of water, and we are more than happy to refill. Or if you would like to donate some water to your class, if you're a first grade parent, you'd like to donate some water to first grade, that's fine. Same thing for second grade. You can donate some water to second grade, that's fine if you're a second grade parent. But please make sure they have their water bottles because they do get thirsty in the daytime. Also, again, stressing Be Hively, super important. Has everything. That's our lifeline. That's how we get to you. Also on Be Hively, I have posted my email as well as Miss Lobell's email, school email, for you to get in contact with us. There are two forms of communication for us. You can call the office and the office can take a message and we can call you back after school dismisses, or you can email us through our school email. We do prefer the school email as it's more efficient, but that's up to you. Also remember that do not expect a response immediately. You will get a response within 24 hours unless it's an emergency. And if it's an emergency, please just call the office and let the office know of the emergency. But within 24 hours, you will get a response. And again, Miss Lobell and I look forward to seeing you on Monday, all our smiling faces. I ask that you do try to be patient Monday morning, really the first week of school, because drop-off is going to be kind of hectic. I know it always is every year, so just be patient. We're going to get your little ones out and where they need to be. Remember, we are taking temperatures to check if there's a fever, and your child must have a mask on. Okay. Again, we're so excited. It's going to be a fun year. See you on Monday.